welcome back to another episode of Tune Quest. Today we're looking at Post Malone's Congratulations. Okay, this is pretty simple. There are only two chords and we're going to start from ground zero and build on top of it. Okay, let's start with the chords. The first chord, B major 7. In the left hand, we're just constructing an octave on that B, which means you've got it down on here with the pinky and up here with the thumb. And in the right hand, create a D sharp minor triad like this. And then the next chord, F sharp major 7. Okay, same deal. In the left hand, we're just creating an octave there on the F sharp, and in the right hand, we've got an A sharp minor triad. Okay, now you want to hold these chords for a whole bar each, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are the chords. And you could literally just play those chords along with the track. And I recommend that you do, because it's going to give you the feeling that you're like jamming along to the music. And it just makes you feel like a musician. Okay, as easy as that. But of course, we want to learn how to play it on solo piano and make it sound beautiful. Okay, so we're going to learn the melody now. Let's start super basic with the left hand. We're just going to use these octaves. Okay, octaves are great just to get us off the ground, right? Now, the melody of the verse goes like this. That's kind of the main idea, okay? It's really simple. There are like a lot of notes here, but all you need to do is just get your right hand and place your second finger on F sharp, your third finger on G sharp, and your fourth finger on A sharp. And we're just going between these notes like this. Okay, so first we land the left hand on that B, and then we start there on the fourth finger, right? And then we go, and then as we come down to that F sharp, we land these together. Same idea repeats. Okay, and then the last time we hit that F sharp, the rhythm pattern changes a little bit to go like this. Do da da do do da da do. Okay, do da da do do da da do, and then we go like this. Da 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 do. Okay, so C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, A sharp. That's why I'm not like telling you the note names, because you play it so many times that it's kind of like just base it off how the melody feels and how you sing it. Okay, that's the best way to learn melody, actually, is to learn it in your head and to sing along with it, right? The way to do that here is do da da boo do da da do da 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 do da do. Okay, do da da boo do da da do da 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 do da do. Okay, so that moves us into the chorus, right? Let's level up the left hand a little bit. Okay, the left hand is now gonna do this arpeggio pattern called root 5 octave 5, right? Where you play the root, the 5 of the chord, the octave of the chord, and then the 5 again. And you're gonna play it like this, and you're gonna do the same thing for the F sharp. Root 5 octave 5, root 5 octave 5. Okay, so that gives us another option for the left hand that's more than just playing an octave, right? And the melody goes like this. Again, it's a repeating melodic pattern where your hand and your fingers are in the same position, okay? So what's more important here is actually getting your hand into a particular position and your fingers resting lightly on top of the notes that you're going to play. And you want to lead with kind of hearing the melody, really understanding it and kind of singing along to the melody, right? This is a more effective way of learning and playing songs because you're actually tapping into the music rather than learning the notes themselves. Okay, it's kind of like a different approach to learning exactly the notes on sheet music, right? This is about learning music by ear. If you do this, you're going to start to develop your ear, and it's going to make it much easier to learn the next song that you want to learn, right? So anyway, to follow along with this, right? So we basically go D sharp, A sharp, and then C sharp, and then down, up. That repeats. Three times. And then when it finishes, when we're on this F sharp, it kind of goes. Okay, da 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 da, and that's really the chorus, right? Okay, so yeah, that's the chorus. Now it goes back to the verse, and there are several different other little melodic ideas, but there's one main melody that stands out, which goes like this. Right? I think that's really beautiful, so you should definitely learn it. Again, the left hand is doing the same thing. So let's learn a new left hand pattern as we progress the right hand. This time, we're going to use the triad, and we're going to arpeggiate it like this. Up, down, up. Just like this. Okay? So that gives you a third option for your left hand. Now, the right hand... The rhythm that Post Malone sings here is... You can play it exactly like that if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just play the notes like this. Okay? So again, we're just using the middle finger here on D sharp, and then F sharp, right? And that's all over this B major triad. And then as we go to this F sharp minor triad... Okay, that's really simple. So we start with the C sharp, and then thumb on B, and then A sharp. Okay, so that's the little melodic idea in kind of like the second verse. And yeah, so basically you can explore these different left hand options, and you know, so for example, you could play the verse like this, right, holding those octaves, or you could play it with this arpeggio. Or you could use the triad arpeggio. I like to stop there before the chorus, where you just land that F sharp and bounce on that C sharp there before we come into the verse, the chorus rather. Okay, and then you go into the chorus, you can change up the left hand again. Remember that you can apply these same ideas to different registers, so you could play this whole thing up here. Right? And again, you could do the octave. The whole idea is that I want you to have options when you're playing and performing it, rather than follow one exact way of playing the song every time. Why is that the case? Because I want you to really fall in love with expressing yourself on the piano. The quicker you can connect with the piano and you can feel like you can really express yourself creatively on it, then you're going to really fall in love with it. You're going to want to progress, and you're going to practice, and you're going to get really good at the piano. Okay, it starts with really connecting with the piano and being able to express different ideas and emotions on it, right? And this is how you do it. You have different options for the chords that you're playing, right? Now, let's explore two quick things to level up this performance. The first one is a new arpeggio pattern where we're gonna go like this. This is an arpeggio pattern in the left hand. You're gonna go all the way up. So we're gonna combine that triad arpeggio and then we're gonna land the octave. And then you're gonna pivot your hand on that thumb and you're gonna land the third up here. Okay, so that's a level up arpeggio, and you're gonna do the same thing on this F sharp. Okay, root, third, fifth, octave, third, and then back down. Right? Check it out with the melody. Let's listen to it up higher. Okay, so that's gonna make you sound like a pro. It's these leveled up arpeggio patterns in the left hand that honestly gives you that pro sound. And the other thing I want to show you is that you can literally play any black note to improvise on this, and it's gonna sound good. Okay, so choose your favorite left hand pattern here that we've explored, and just play any black notes to vibe out. You could play single note little melodic ideas, right? Or you could play random chords, just throw your fingers down, throw your hands down. I call this throwing fingers. So you could just like... You could literally lay your whole hand down. And it's gonna sound good, right? Okay, that's the end of the tutorial. This was surprisingly hard to teach. Let me know how this tutorial went. I feel like it was not that good. But anyway, that's it. If you want to join Unlock the Keyboard Pro, a full system for unlocking the keyboard and using it to actually express yourself creatively, check out the link below. And that's it for this one. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.